Use much oil.
I think so, yeah.
This is gyoza wrapper, no? Not wonton
They
wrapper.
do have some additionally.
Hello, Tomodachis.
Hello, this is Makoto.
And this is Eric.
This is Luca.
We are going to be looking at more dumpling videos today.
Epicurious.
Yes, we wanted to see what all the fuss was about, so we tracked down another video, 4 Levels of Dumplings, Amateur to Food Scientists.
By chef instructor. As you know, the Uncle Roger reacted
Yes.
to his video last time. Let's see what kind of level chef instructor will cook.
I think he will be top level, right?
Let's check.
Alright, so if you want to see more content like this, feel free to give us a like and subscribe, and yeah, let's get on with the video.
Okay, let's watch.
Hi, I'm John, and I'm a level 1 chef.
Hi, I'm
Level 1 chef.
I'm a
Home cook. 名前だ。
Hi, I'm Kate.
あ、プロシェフ。
The Institute of
Pro
Culinary
chef, pro chef.
Education.
Level 3. Hit the 4 other ones.
4.
They said
I've
4,
never made
right?
dumplings
Yeah.
before. I did tell my grandma that I'm
I'm
here.
not sure, yeah.
Because she will watch this video and judge me very harshly. My grandma's a pretty good cook. Dumplings were always there throughout pretty much all of my childhood.
My first time making dumplings is probably when I was like 4
Level
or
2.
5. There really isn't a recipe. This is from experimentation, and it really comes out a
Seikyoza.
little different every time.
But I've been making dumplings for a long time. If it wasn't
Really?
perfect,
Really?
I'd be dumplings every day. But we're not in a perfect world.
Dumplings.
4 levels?
So today, I'm super excited
Four
to be
levels.
making
Only
dumplings.
3 people.
First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna
Let's
make
see,
our
let's see.
dumpling wrapper. This is AP flour, all-purpose flour. You know, if you're gonna make a large batch of this, you could use a mixer, but I'm a chef and I like to do things with my hands.
To make it really easy,
He's a chef.
I bought this pre-made
He's a chef.
dough. It's
yeah.
Essentially
Because chef
dumpling
instructor.
wrappers.
I guess I will continue.
So level 1 did not make
And
any
we're
dough.
also gonna add fat to this. Vegetable oil will help give this
So
dough
level
some
3 have
nice
to
elasticity.
create the
In order
dough.
for it not to dry,
2 also
out,
made the dough.
Yeah.
put a towel over it.
Put our little dough ball maybe to sleep. I'm gonna let our little dough ball rest for 45 minutes, covered with a damp
Or
towel.
plastic
So
wrap if
this
you
is
don't have a
dumpling
towel.
wrapper. It's essentially what you'd expect. It's dough that flour-based
It's dough.
that has been
yeah.
flattened, pressed, and
Already
usually refrigerated.
bought
Really
the supermarket.
easy to work
Yes.
with.
Like a
If
shape,
frozen, you could just
very
let it
artificial.
frost before you're ready to work with.
Just
So
cut
now
her.
this has
Yeah.
been sitting for about 15 minutes. But you'll know you're ready when the surface of the dough is relatively smooth. Like a
So
baby's
resting
butt.
lets the gluten relax and
So now
the
this sits
flour
for
to
an hour.
hydrate.
So in order for it not to dry, I use a wet towel.
All right, so we've let our dough rest for about 45 minutes at room temp.
I want to form it into a large donut. And the goal here is just have
Ah, this
it
is
even
donut
all
shape.
around.
Yes. Or a snake.
Flour.
Donut. Either
Now
is
we're
okay.
gonna cut our guy in half. I'm gonna leave this guy here on the side.
It's just a process of cutting and then punching down and then eventually rolling out.
She rolls really
You
well.
want it to be locked in on the outside.
I think level 2 might turn out better than level 3. And now his rolling pin is very, very small too.
Like this. Oh, maybe he's gonna create a sweet. So compared to the Mikey Chen, the big one, he has.
And now this is super mini one.
Why he used this? I'm not sure.
And a little bit thicker right here in the middle. So this is what the wrapper is gonna look like for a dumpling.
So first up, let me take care of these green onions, and then I'm gonna just do a very
Level 2 is very good at cooking.
Yeah, I think so. Is she chef?
work this through.
Maybe level 2 is the chef.
Play with some ginger.
But for here, we're using salt to coax the
Yes.
water out of this vegetable. So now that it's in this bowl, I add the salt.
Yeah,
Give
you
a
can do it
mix.
this way
I just
too.
let it sit for 15 minutes, and this is a
then
great
you can
time to
squeeze
assemble the rest of
water
the
out.
dough.
I have some ground pork.
The shrimp, since the meat
Ah,
is all
Pork and
shrimp.
shrimp, nice
Okay.
combination.
kind of want it to be at a similar consistency.
We're gonna slice our chives. Salt, sugar,
Another key ingredient is the shiitake mushrooms. No oil, sesame oil.
soy sauce. But you're gonna miss all that beautiful collagen that's in the middle of this. Collagen is really important because as we cook that collagen out, it makes our stock gelatinous. So you're gonna have to chop it off. That's what we want for a stock.
So
and then
wild.
1 egg, but I'm gonna beat the egg before I put it in.
Chicken feet. These we don't have to hack up. Chicken back. So now
Many,
we're gonna
many
work with our
meats.
aromatics that go into our
Wow.
stuff. Ginger. Let's do our garlic, whole black peppercorns, and salt. Water.
Ah.
We're gonna bring it up to a boil, and then we're gonna lower it down to a simmer and let it simmer for 4 hours.
I'm mixing this with my hands. This is something I do. Some people think it's gross.
So far it's good, yeah.
This is another arm workout.
Dumplings are just
Even chef instructor.
such good soul
So far, yeah. But let's
So
see
now
the
what
shape.
I do is I
Yeah.
squeeze
Let's see.
excess
Let's see
liquid
the
out of
shape
this
and the
snap
filling.
cabbage,
Yes.
and
I think the
just
shape
mix
and the
it
filling
until
is the most important for him.
Here's our stock.
Oh,
I threw
the
it in
stock
fridge
is cold
a couple
now.
hours, and I mean, you're talking about gelatinous, like
Yes, it becomes jelly.
stock's not going anywhere. So we
And
just
that's
let
what
it
gives
in
us the
nice
soup
little
and the
cross
soup
hatch, just all the
dumplings.
way across.
Oh, okay. ちょっと
This is going to be the start
Take
of
two
a
of them.
beautiful soupy dumpling. Now I'm going to make our sauce for our dumplings.
which is arguably kind of the most important part of the flavor.
US.
Ah,
Ginger.
yeah.
We're gonna
Chinese
do
American.
this. We're going to julienne this.
Like him.
Chives.
Maybe
Rice wine
he
vinegar.
American,
finely
right?
slice
I
up
think so.
1
Chef
scallion.
instructor.
Base of this sauce are these
she
two
using?
things. which are
Poison?
homemade. So this first one is called fuchu jiangyo, which means
Ah,
sweet soy
sweet
sauce.
Sweet soy sauce.
Sure.
Comes together. And we're going to mix.
And then this one is chili oil, which is
Chili
we're
oil.
almost
Lots of
ready to
chili
put
oil.
The sauce is
Oh.
just putting things together.
And that's it.
So
That's
come
our
up with
sauce for
it.
a soup dumpling.
This is by far the most fun part.
Well, not the most fun part. The eating is the most fun part.
Oh,
This
fun
might be one of
part.
the most intimidating parts of the process.
These are the beautiful balls we made earlier. This is our filling we made earlier, our pork filling. I'm going to take some of
The
this.
cubes might be a little
That's
too
our,
big, I think.
Nice gelatinous broth. And I'm going to fold it into our filling.
I like to fill mine to the brim. I like to be pretty aggressive.
You want to use your judgment. You still want to have that perimeter outside. And now here comes the fun
Oh no.
part.
Oh, the finger.
Folding it, pinching it. Nice. And then what we're going to do.
Again, coming here.
If you gather it, the top will become too thick. You want to layer the folds so they go around. That way you get a nicer cone shape in the middle. Otherwise, it just looks like a clump of dough.
Is just twist it at the end.
Make a pinch. Make another pinch. Start from the other side.
Yeah.
And then make
Ah.
pinches.
Oh, she does it backwards from me.
This like
No,
yours.
it's backwards.
Backwards,
Put the
okay.
middle together.
But this shape looks
Shape
like
is-
yours.
Like
Yeah.
shape is
tomato,
same.
I don't need water.
So
to
Taiwanese
fill it.
version, Chinese version,
Yes.
Chinese culture,
and no
good
good
luck is
good
8
things.
or 18.
What is he doing?
So they say at least, at
Oh,
least
rolling the
18
dough.
crimpers.
And now you have a nice little dumpling.
Mmm.
Oh.
Now we're gonna cook our dumplings.
So we have a wok here with water, a steam
Ah,
basket.
wok.
We want to line that bamboo though. You don't want to put it straight
bamboo.
on the bamboo because if we put that straight on the
Bamboo,
bamboo, that dough will
Stick.
As we steam it, will get sticky.
So I decided to boil mine. This is the most traditional way in my family to do it. In my opinion,
Boiled
have,
is good
like
too.
more of a pure.
So we have our bamboo basket lined, and now I'm going to fill it with our dumplings.
And I don't want to overcrowd the pan.
Oh,
Oh.
And
very
once
random.
this water starts boiling again, I'll add a little bit to this
Cool
water
down the
to
water.
bring the temperature down.
We have raw pork here. We want to make sure that it's cooked fully through. I like to leave it in there between 8 to
No,
10
like a
minutes.
sound, right?
Kind of
Yeah.
like going in the oven. Steaming in the
Big,
bamboo
right?
basket.
Yeah. IH?
imparts that flavor of the bamboo.
IH.
Dumplings are ready.
So now to plate these.
So here I have my dumplings. I have some scallions, some cilantro, and also my previously made dumpling sauce.
Wow, they're really sticking to the bottom here. No wonder they're called butt stickers. There we go.
Because I think he didn't
have
use
to
much
stir
oil.
Yeah, I think so, yeah. Because of level 1.
So, dipping sauce.
No, but looks okay.
Ah.
I am feeling great because now it's time for the best part. And here are my dumplings.
Taste.
And here are my minced pork and shrimp and napa cabbage dumplings.
Oh, very nice.
And these are my soupy dumplings.
Oh. Oh.
Okay, okay.
This
King's
is the fun
dumpling.
part. This
Ah,
is
so
what
his
we've all
name
been
is
waiting
King.
for, and
Yes.
This is what I've been waiting for. Now we get to eat it.
King.
Alright,
King
here
something.
goes.
Oh, show us the soup, man.
Not for like that.
Great.
Gosh, pretty good.
That's a soupy dumpling.
They taste like I remember. It tastes like my child.
Maybe
It tastes
someone
like-
has to
I was
eat
definitely
his
sort of
pro
very
instructor.
proud.
Maybe some other
My
people need
favorite
to
part
come
of
taste it.
dumpling
Yeah, I
is
think
knowing
so.
how many
But
hours
no
I put into
taster,
it. It's all worth it at the very end.
They
Now
have
I'm in
to
New York,
prepare
whenever I miss home,
testers.
I like to make this.
It came out really nice. Nothing exploded.
No.
All the
Someone
parts
has
all look
to.
tight.
Someone has to
Right,
tell.
fat, the sauce is great. It's great. It's a winner.
No.
Dumplings are
level
a
four.
delicious
Level
package
four.
of expertly balanced, salty, sweet, and acidic
Who
flavors.
is she?
Let's see how
The
each
food
of our
expert.
chefs
Ah,
make
okay.
theirs.
So better than him.
John used a
Okay.
store-bought wonton wrapper that was already shaped and sized to accommodate his filling. These wrappers are versatile, convenient, and made
This is
essentially
gyoza
with
wrapper,
flour
no?
and
Not
water.
wonton
They
wrapper.
do have some additional ingredients that act as preservatives, like sodium propionate
yes. So
and
preservatives are a
sodium benzoate,
big
along
word.
with salt and citric acid. They may also contain L-cysteine, which is an essential amino
L-cysteine.
acid that's required for gluten formation and acts as a dough conditioner, which is one of the structural components in dumpling wrappers.
Dough.
They also help to make the dough pliable and really easy to work with.
When time is money, I think it's perfectly fine.
Charlene made her own dumpling
Yes,
skin
bread
by
flour.
blending bread flour, which has a higher percentage of gluten proteins, glutenin, and gliadin, with just under 50% water by weight and a pinch of salt.
It's not too much work for me. I really like to cook, so
This flour to water ratio ensures that the gluten proteins will be completely hydrated
Yes.
and pliable enough to fill and crimp. Charlene also took time to rest her
it's
dough,
necessary,
which
yeah.
allows for complete starch
Air.
and protein hydration and for the proteins to relax,
Yes.
making the dough nice
Oh,
and
yeah.
supple.
Otherwise
King
it
made his
shrinks
dumpling
back again.
skins out of a lower protein all-purpose flour. As the name indicated, all-purpose flour is milled and processed with a broad range of functionality in mind. He had a lower flour to water ratio, but used hot water, which caused the starch molecules to begin to gelatinize.
Yes.
The addition of a small amount of oil adds earthy, woody, meaty
Oh,
flavor
this
from
video
the glutamic
has
acid
very
present.
educational
She also
content.
added
sesame oil.
which has a
Sesame
distinctive
oil?
nutty flavor. Charlene
Harmonious.
salted her
She's
napa
a teacher.
cabbage, which draws
yeah.
out much of the water through osmosis. This removes water from the mixture.
Maybe she's a teacher
Too much
of
water
the
dilutes
every video of
flavor
this
and
this
creates
channel.
excess
Maybe.
steam and makes for a very soggy filling,
sweet soy sauce.
which
Sweet
is
soy
usually
sauce.
slightly more viscous, darker,
Very
and
thick,
sweeter
thick
than
soy
regular
sauce.
soy sauce because it has fermented palm rock sugar added. She also included
I think
black
they take a
vinegar.
lot of time
Most
to take this-
commercially processed
make this
vinegars
video.
are
Maybe one
standardized
day,
at 5% acetic
because I
I
acid.
think not only one day,
Some wine vinegars have a slightly higher
including
percentage.
editing.
Ah, yes.
Black
Maybe 2 or
Chinese
3 days.
vinegars
To do these
only
animations.
have 2%
Maybe
acetic
more.
acid, so it's not nearly as tart as vinegar you may have in your cupboard. She contrasted chili oil, which gets its heat from capsaicinoids in the chili-infused oil. On the other hand, the peppercorn oil gets its heat from hydroxyl alpha sansol, which is associated with Szechuan peppers, from which the peppercorn
So maybe
oil is
numbing
made.
flavor.
Szechuan peppers are spicy, fruity, citrusy, and slightly numbing. King kept his sauce simple because he made a gelatinous soup as an ingredient for his dumplings. His sauce is soy, rice vinegar, which is less acidic and has some sweetness to it, ginger, and sliced chives for a slight grassy green note, which adds some color to his dark sauce. King's soup includes chicken feet and backs, and pig's feet. They're high in insoluble protein collagen.
Oh,
And
it
a filling
reminds me of
mouthfeel
high
to the
school.
Sukura sauce.
Listening to lecture.
All
Assembly.
three of our chefs assembled their
Chemicals.
dumplings into
Chemical
round dumpling
lesson.
skins and stuffed them with uncooked filling. John sealed his dumplings with water, stressing the importance of a good seal.
The biggest thing is
Get
you
the
just want it to
supermarket.
close.
Yes.
Quality.
Charlene used
It
a
doesn't
rolling
stick
pin
together well
to make
sometimes.
the dough mass into individual dumpling discs. She added a dusting of flour prior to filling to act as a thickening agent for any excessive moisture in the filling. King used a small, thin rolling pin.
Very
I think so,
small
yeah.
and very thin.
You're just rolling away.
Right.
Added some of the filling along with the gelatinous soup and pleated and pinched the edges close. Pleating the edges not only makes
Interesting.
for a beautiful dumpling,
I think if
but
he's
it's functional
chef, he
as
needs to
well,
be more confident.
because it's an excellent
He looks a bit
way to
scared
seal
putting the
edges.
dumpling together.
Nice little purse.
But I wanted to see more chef instructors.
All three chefs used different cooking methods for their dumplings. John sauteed the bottom of his dumplings to add color and a crunchy texture. He then adds water and covers his pan, causing his dumplings to steam. Charlene simmered her dumplings in water just below the boiling point. In world cuisines, dumplings may be prepared using a wide variety
Except
of
for shape.
methods, such as
But maybe
sauteing,
tasty.
simmering, or steaming. We hope you'll take inspiration from our chefs the next time you want to dip into dumplings.
So level 4 is like a lecture.
Yes, that is not the level 4. That was a lecture.
About the science behind dumplings, right? He said he makes dumplings for a very long time. I don't believe it. Because if you make dumplings for a very long time, you should be much faster. And he was quite, I think,
ぎこちらかったでしょ。多くやるの。
yes, and kind of fiddling and rolling very slow. He should be rolling that dough like the level 2 level 2 cook. She was banging them out so fast. So if you want to see us look for more Epicurious videos, feel free to give us a like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Okay, bye bye.
Bye-bye.
So tonight we also have to make another dumplings.
Yes.